October 29th has been put forth as a date by Occupy Wall Street as another national movement. Occupy Lansing is joining, Occupy Detroit, Occupy
Speak up a little bit.
Sure. I'm really loud, so I can talk loud if you need me to. Now, it's October 29th is the next national march. It's the next national protest. Do we want to do something like that here in Jackson? Yes? Yes? Okay, then I suggest that we make October 29th our first official protest where we march with signs and get our point across. Does anyone agree? If you do, raise your hands. Does anyone disagree?
Point.
We have a...
The 29th is a zombie walk downtown. We'll have to make sure we don't get mixed in with the zombies.
That's a good point. Do we want... Now, they are marching for March of Dimes, right?
I believe so.
March of Dimes. Okay, so because that's happening, are we sure that we want to do it on the 29th? Because that's a very good thing to march for. I don't want to steal their thunder.
Yeah.
What do we think?
That's right, switch the date.
One suggestion.
What's that?
We could use these numbers in Lansing. We only had like 300, maybe 400 people at the most last Saturday up in Lansing. That's where our government's at.
I like that
Who's up
idea.
there?
Who here could make it to Lansing?
What's the location?
The location is Reuter Park. It's the Capitol building. It's about 2 blocks from the Capitol building.
It's a Saturday.
It is a Saturday.
Now,
Yes.
what I was wanting to know is that as far as the Occupy Wall Street, New York, and across the country, is that the extent of what they're going to go? To me, I was thinking like, while listening to Fox the other day, and the guy said, what these people want, the bankers to come out and give them a check. They're not going to do anything, or just Occupy is not going to bother them to the point of where they're going to do something.
No.
So I'm wondering if this is like, can be backed up with some type of financial boycott, where if we boycott these countries and don't buy these companies, and don't buy their products and hit them in their pocket, then they'll listen. Is there any plans for any type of financial boycott of these companies?
I like that idea. And what I'm doing right now, what I've been trying to do is gather people's names. What I want to know is what you're interested in. What type of committee would you be interested in helping? How would you like to educate this community? Because if you have an idea, or if you'd like to do research, then what I want to do is get you with other people who have that same idea so that you can come up together and educate people, because I can't educate on all of these. Yeah. Does anyone else like that idea? Well, my name is Jessica Taylor. I can't get all of your names today on my paper like I thought I could. So if you could find me on Facebook, I'll accept you. Email me. Tell me why you're here. You can tell me in a 20-page letter, and I'll summarize it and find other people who think like you and get you together with them. That's what I can do. I can't tell you about every single reason that Occupy Wall Street's here, just like him. I can't do that. There's a lot of them, and they're all real. Just like you said, we have to hit them in their pockets.
Yeah,
but how do we start? I'm wearing shirts. Nothing I have on is made without them.
November 5th is Move Your Money Day. It's take your money out of the Bank of America, out of the Chase, out of the Citibank,
right,
and put it in your local credit union.
That's a great idea. Get a credit union. CP Federal Credit Union.
Open up an credit.
We've done that.
American One, educators, go.
So that's all I had to say.
One more question. Now, what's the possibilities? I was thinking the other day when the guy was talking like ExxonMobil, I saw the things, they made like $34 billion in 3 months. What's the chances of, if you look at the economy, it's the oil companies that brought the airline industry to the knees as well as the automotive industry. What's the chances of venturing over to occupy some of these oil companies? Because they're the ones that's killing us.
I love your ideas, and you need to get with other people who feel that way, and then you guys can figure out how to make that change. Because we have to do it. They're not doing it for us anymore. They're not changing anything. We have to do it. It's our job now.
That's right. Pick one oil company and start there. Should it be Exxon?
Unfortunately for me, a lot of my recruiters.
I've heard people say just get your gas.
Okay,
and
mic
put it
check.
in Exxon.
Mic check. This is where a lot of people